Hi. So you have Euler Visual Synthesizer, and you would like to make your own preset, but are possibly overwhelmed by the daunting number of controls and possibilities. Sometimes it can be rewarding to just randomly start twiddling knobs, while other times you might see something that is inspiring to use as a starting point. For this tutorial, I am going to use this awesome shader animation created by Kishimitsu and shared on Twitter. We aren't striving for an exact replica, just using the idea behind this animation as a starting point for our preset. This shape is similar to what is known in geometry as a hypotrochoid. We can achieve this shape by adding together two circles of different frequencies, using the vertex mixer to mathematically combine the vertices of shape A and shape B. Let's start with an empty preset. In Euler VS, the default empty preset defaults to a circle in shape A and a square in shape B. Notice that the default mix op mode is set to add. So when we mix between shape A and shape B, we will morph from a circle to a square. For the shape we are after, we want a circle in both shape A and shape B. So let's copy the circle of shape A to shape B using the Copy Shape A to Shape B menu command. Now, as you move the mixer slider, you will see the circle grow as the two circle shapes are added together. In order to enter numeric values for our parameters, we need to enable numeric entry mode using this button in the main toolbar. Now, whenever we single-click on a rotary control, we can directly enter numeric values. To get the shape desired, we need to give the circle of shape B a frequency of 7. A frequency of 7 will effectively give us 6 lobes similar to the 6 lobes in the Kishimitsu design. Note that we must change the frequency of both the X-axis oscillator and the Y-axis oscillator. And now as we move the mixer slider, we can see the shape we are after. This is a fairly complex shape, so let's up the number of render points to 2000 to give us more vertices to work with. In the Kishimitsu design, the range of colors used is fairly wide, so let's increase the hue range of our color ramp. Notice also that the color ramp repeats 6 times, basically once for every lobe. There are several ways we can achieve the motion of a spinning hypotrochoid. Maybe the easiest is to add some phase modulation to circle A. Let's set the frequency adjust parameter of both X and Y oscillators to 0.05, which creates a nice slow rotation effect. Now we need to change the mode to stamp mode, which will draw the selected object at the specified intervals around the shape. The default stamp object is a filled circle, or dot, which is perfect for this design. Let's up the size of the stamp so it is more visible and adjust the density so that more dots are produced. Our inspirational piece has a nice bloom and blur effect on each dot, so let's add that as well, using the glow effect unit. Currently, on our shape, whenever two dots cross paths, the latest one drawn is drawn on top of any previous dots. Let's make it so their colors are added together by changing the rendering blend mode to add. Another neat effect we can add is to create a lightness ramp. We'll change the lightness range to include 0 lightness, or black, and change the lightness ramp frequency similar to how we adjusted the hue frequency. Then, we can add some movement to the lightness ramp by adjusting the f of t parameter. I think it's time for some more dots. We can use the symmetry duplicator effect to create radial duplicates. Adjust to taste. And finally, we can add some feedback and zoom effects to get really psychedelic. Nice! Don't forget to name the preset and save it. The camera button in the preset menu bar saves the currently edited preset and automatically creates a thumbnail. As mentioned at the start, the goal was not to exactly duplicate the animation created by Kishimitsu, but to simply use it as an inspirational starting point for creating our own Euler VS preset. Have fun and happy twiddling!